What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the simulator and welcome back to the channel. Today is, I think, the 17th of April 2025. Today we're going to play the Joe Lagowski Golf League. It's the Volvo China Open at Seacroft Golf Club. I had to download this, so I'm fairly sure I've never played it, at least not this version. Here's your vital statistics. White tees at 6,362 yards course length. Saturday pins, gimme auto putts set to 5. Obviously mulligans are off. Green and fairway firmness are normal. The tournament's at, let's call it sea level. Stimps at 11. The wind is breezy. Not much to talk about. Let's load this sucker up here. All right, we're all loaded in. Guys, I got a big announcement for you. I wanted to let you guys know about my longtime sponsor. Basically, this place sponsored all of my golf stuff, everything you see here. And that place is called my current employer. Yeah, so drop a congratulations in the comments below, but I am sponsored by my current employer. They enabled me to get all of the stuff you can see, this cool shirt, this cool watch, everything you can see here. The equipment I'm recording this video on, again, is sponsored by my current employer. That's the place that I work and get paid at every 2 weeks. Hopefully you got a good laugh out of that. Let's see here. We're at sea level, so probably only expect to hit about a 240-yard drive really ever today. And I don't want to go OB here. I have warmed up just a tiny little bit, but no amount of warming up is ever enough. It is never enough. Start the round out with a bit of a worm burner there. There's your little 200-yarder. Okay, 203 to the pin here, but we don't want to hit that far. Yeah, maybe. That ain't bad. Let's go with a 5, the 5 hybrid. We got a tailwind though. That was absolute trash. Good God. What happened there? Okay. Let's get those toey shots out of our system early. Get up, roll up. Where'd my putter end up? Did my putter walk away? I mean, it walked over here. We're looking at 24, 36. Like 25-foot putt here with altitude. Not altitude, elevation. Slope, I don't know. Boy, that broke something nasty. What'd we say the stimp was here? Okay, it's only 11, that ain't bad. That means I'm just a dummy. That almost sucked. All right, what do we got here? OB on the right. I don't want to hit into the OB. If we bring it back, that's fine. We're gonna be hitting out of that crap again. That wasn't even a half bad shot. Okay, 182 out of this, I don't know, wheat. What are we in, wheat? Wheaten. Wheaten. Get back, Wheaton. Get left. That's not left. You're doing it wrong. Okay, 20 yards here. Ah, dang it. Not quite. This looks like we need to hit about 18 feet feel. Not quite there. Okay, we're on the bogey train here. The bogey train to bad scorecard town. All right, we're finally getting away from that right hand out of bounds. Oh, offline, 35 yards, that sucks. We'll get it, guys. Maybe not this season, maybe next season. We'll finally get that dang drive online. 123. We'll finally get that dang drive online. Sit down. Sit down, Wheaton. Man, these balls are just rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. 18. Going mostly uphill here. Oh, sit. Those shots are hard. Wheaton. 10 foot two. About missed that dang thing. All right, 182 yards here. That was pretty fat. We'll see where that ends up. Heck yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. 428. Looks like we got some OB on the right again. Got to be conservative. Hitting in the water's one thing, but OB's a 2-stroke penalty, and that's not awesome. Uh-oh. Okay. Woo! Couldn't quite snag that fairway in regulation. 190 with a tailwind. Oh no, get right. I was listening to some of John Sherman's stuff today, and he said statistically most players miss the green short. They rarely go long. And that dude's he's pretty statistics driven. So I trust the stuff he says enough to where I bought one of his audio books. That par was sponsored by the current place that I work. Man, that was bad news bears right there. If there would have been an OB over there, we'd have been in it, deep in it, like you to baby daddy deep. Okay, 107. Get up there. You are the Father. That's a very strange shot shape. I don't usually hit draws. 186. This one's for you, John Sherman. This one's for you. This bud's for you. Little offline there. You're statistically not going to hit a green at that distance. That's what I keep telling myself. That's what I keep telling myself. Seven. Oh, we hit the back of that hill. Man, we're in worse position than we were to start with. That really sucks. That's how you get bogeys. Get up there, baby. Yeah. A bump and run that actually worked. Okay. Oh no. This is brutal. I'm gonna have to hang this ball way out over here. This is just brutal. It's 240. I just can't afford the OB, guys. I can't afford it. I can't afford 2 strokes. And Joe will be happy to give me those 2 strokes here. Did it work? No. Get up there. Get out of that crap. It just felt crappy. Yeah, that was off the heel. Still went 207 and I got a mile to go. Oh my goodness. This stinker's a long one. Okay, sit. I didn't get hardly any loft. I'm not sure if we were on a down slope. Let's call this 22 feet, slightly downhill. $475. Green's right along the stinking fence line. I don't care for that. You're never gonna see your ball again in that crap. Okay, hide objects doesn't want to work. Guess we can see if any of this is colliders. Doesn't look like any of it is. 2. That was thoroughly disappointing there, peeps. Thoroughly disappointing. Slow down any minute, ball. Okay, this is for par. I wouldn't say it's a super high percentage putt at nearly 18 feet out. That was pretty hot. Huh, okay. Whatever you say, GS Pro, whatever you say. $130 yards, you say? All right, this putt is 1.5 miles. Not doing much of anything though. We just got to get the tempo right. Oh, that'd have been a dope little putt. I think we all would have cheered for that birdie. 541 yards. It's so far away, the bottom of this thing is cut off. It's so far away that the bottom of that marker is cut off because I've got my draw distance set to the minimum, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, it's back now. Settings, game visual. There's about default, save and exit. Oh, you can see stuff now. It doesn't look like we're on the moon. Nice. Do I have to re-aim? Oh, we must have land sharked it. Can smell it. 150 with a 10-mile-an-hour headwind. Okay, it's downhill. We got to be real careful here. Not that careful. What a waste of a stroke. That's a crummy reason to take a bogey, bulgogi, hoagie. Alright, that could have gone in. Another bogey, bulgogi, hoagie. Alright, what perils await us here? Oh, robbed. And we're back. My wife came home and I'm in the garage and she parks in the garage. I think you get the point. I'm in the garage and she also parks in the garage. Oh no. Please don't go out. Oh. Please do go out. That's a terrible lie. Also, you never see your ball ever again. Is this fence made out of rebar? Okay, I digress. So our lie is 0 up, 0 right, but we're in the deep rough. In other words, we're not going to take any sort of a slope or lie penalty, but we're going to take whatever deep rough is for that penalty. Bulgogi. I think that's a pretty good lie out of 6 foot tall weeds. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. That might be a little aggressive. How about that? That's over 15, 16 feet here. Okay, I mean, it thought about it. And thinking about it's half the battle. Thinking about hitting the golf ball correctly is half the battle, folks. All right, 168 into some wind, pins near the back of the green. We got some stuff to play with. Let's take a 6 iron here, even though it says 6 hybrid. I do what I want. I do what I want. Bounce left. Okay. The question is, do we do a bump and run or do we putt? I frankly don't care. We want something that ain't gonna run out a whole bunch. Let's do a pitching wedge, the wedge of pitching here. It's gonna come out left. Oh, let's see here. The pitching wedge. Roll up there, baby. Get in there. All right. That's still probably closer than we'd have got if we'd have done something a little more risky, like a high lofted club. This is a makeable putt, which means I will miss it really bad here. We ready? Oh, I was kidding. I didn't really want to miss. That's a bad reason to take a bogey there. Okay. It's gonna play like, I don't know, over 380. We got wind in our face too. Surprisingly, we haven't hit a ball out of bounds yet, because it seems like this whole course is on an out of bounds line. When do we get to play that hole that's not near the OB? That's what I want to know. Okay, just stay somewhere where I can see you. Put your hands up where I can see them, ball. Look at that, 200-yard drive. 200-yard drive. What did we do wrong there? I mean, it wasn't bad. 137 mile an hour ball speed. Little low off the club, low and on the heel. I want to hit about a 180-yard club here. That thing's going over to the right. Might bounce onto the skirt. Pretty hard to complain about that. 7 over par. Man. These other guys are all hitting like 13 under par. I'm beginning to think something's wrong with me. Okay, what's that? 6, 7.5 feet out. We can do better. We just got to practice those more. Well, hell, practice at all would probably be a good idea, right? 7-footer here, uphill. Got her. All right, there, Bulgogi. 292. I can't hit that far, let alone at sea level. And into a headwind. Oh, did I hit the ball straight for once? God darn it. Okay, I don't know what deep rough. I haven't been paying attention to what the deep rough subtracts for penalty, for power. Probably shouldn't expect much spin. You would not hit the ball out of this. Nobody would hit the ball out of this. Let's not joke around with ourselves. Let's not joke around with ourselves here. Oh wow, that was way off. What'd we lose? What'd we lose, 20%? Yeah, I think you'd be pretty lucky to hit that kind of a shot out of that crummy lie. Carry was 49.9. Yeah. Well, let's continue here. Let's see if we can finally get one of these bump and runs to work. 24. It's gonna pop out right, but we're rolling right to left. Let's do that. 24. Not quite, we'll get there. They're hard to judge. They're hard to judge for sure. This is for par. Laugh out loud. 25 feet, 26 feet. All right, there, simmer down. Simmer your butt down. We took a bogue. What did the standings say here? We're gonna get that pop up. We are not in last place, but I think this Joe's event just popped up. It's not like this has been posted for a week and we only have 8 participants. Ruh-roh. Oh yeah, that was super heely. We're getting there, folks. All right, we're 220 yards out. It's gonna come out left. Uh-oh. What'd that hit? Oh, man. Can I get a mulligan? Oh, I was right behind a tree. Oh. All right. Well, this par 4 is not gonna probably go that well. That sucks. Uh-oh. You guys, we are 10 kinds of screwed here. All right. That was so bad. Okay, what do we got to do here? Just to get right there. We're certainly not hitting that direction. Oh, mamma mia. We're inside the wall. We are inside the wall. I hate to do this. I reserve this only for the most direst of circumstances. There we go. I had to do it, guys. We were never gonna get out of there. Okay, 145. We were never gonna get out of there, guys. Ever. In fact, I've wasted so many shots on just this hole because I couldn't see what was going on. It sucks. Gosh. Oh man, this hole is trash, man. All because of a stupid mistake, and it's the 17th hole. Oh, go in the hole. Dang it. Oh man. So much for that single digit over there. And then no break on the putt. Oh no. Brrr. Puke noises. Oh man, that killed our score. All right, last hole. Yeah, this entire golf course is like inside of a rectangle. Man, that stinks. That stinks. Should have taken the sim drop earlier, but I wasn't paying attention. Luckily, nobody watches these videos. Not this far, anyway. Bounce left. Yet another fairway in regulation torn from our hands. 2 hundo. Couldn't even give me a par 5. Torn from our hands. Don't go in that bunker. All right. 39. 39. Oh, that was weak. Only took a 5% penalty out of that too. Okay, Razzie. Okay, at least it's not the 17th hole. That thing was that was a fecal fillet. 28, 29 here. A fecal fillet. All right, slow it up. That was a good round until the 17th hole. Took a 10 on a par 4, dude. All right, not a bad scorecard other than that. That was the only thing above bogey we had. I can't complain. Bogey golf with a bunch of pars, and then whatever that was, which I'll blame on us playing basically what equates to a very expensive video game. I should have done a free look or something and seen what kind of a lie I was in, but I didn't. And that's my fault. All right, guys, 45-minute-ish video. I appreciate you watching. Wait a minute, let's look at all this mumbo jumbo here. 8 pars, no birdies, no eagles, 9 bogeys. There's that 110 there. 28 putts ain't bad. 3 greens in regulation, 3 fairways out of 14 in regulation. Considering the fairways are about as wide as a bowling lane, I'll take 3. And then I don't know what the hell this means still. I really gotta research this. There's a lot on here I don't understand. Like I putted 92 feet. Is that true? Okay, I can buy that. I can buy that. And then you see the longest drive was 245, and then the average drive was 214. That's just what I got going on at sea level. Anyway, now we're done. I appreciate you guys watching, and of course we will see you in the next video. Have a good one.